What about you? I thought we'll just spend some time this morning, considering it's a holiday. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. Thumbs up, please, if you're all okay to spend some time this morning, or just say yes, unmute. Okay, wonderful.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Wonderful. Yeah, so I I don't have any topic in mind, but then I thought, considering the day to be Thanksgiving Day, um, maybe we can talk about having our gratitude of whatever senses that it may be. Um, so I just want to keep it in that discussion and see you all can participate and speak few things about gratitude and how you feel have your gratitude on whatever it may be in your life. Uh, and then, if further needed, if we have time, then we can read something from Bhagavatam. That's a thought. So, really not planned one, just a thought came in this morning. Um, is it sounds okay? That does sound okay? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. One acknowledgement, too. All right. Thank you. Um, anyone wants to volunteer first? I know I didn't give much time, but this is going to be spontaneous for all of you, including myself. So it doesn't need to be structured. So we can just get started with whatever thoughts that we come across. Any first volunteer? Brave volunteer?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I
Yeah.
would say, yes. So, first of all, I would be thankful to this entire aspiring group people to encouraging, yeah, and then keeping us engaged in the morning hours for chanting and doing the, yeah, so like association overall. I mean, apart from that, I will also thankful for the family members and the spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada, of course, all of them for at least yes giving this knowledge and so telling us the truth about Krishna and at least yeah, so yeah, so I mean, so realizing about the life's purpose. So for those, I'm very thankful for all of them, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Very nice. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, devotees. Prabhuji, I would like to second with the Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, that we are so grateful for the Devotees Association, because the Devotees Association is very important to keep us on the path. Otherwise, our mind is so much, it can go anywhere, and we can be uh, benefit from the association and doing the having the real devotion towards the Supreme Lord. Other thing is like we are thankful for the family, but I'm also thankful for the um, in general people who are not Krishna conscious, because when they do not adopt Krishna consciousness, sometimes we feel dejected. But the thing is, it gives us more conviction that how can we improve ourselves in a way that we can make them accept Krishna consciousness, or not make them accept, but be a little bit aware of this Krishna consciousness. So sometimes it gives us more confidence and conviction to be more purer in your bhakti sometimes, because our we are not pure in our heart and we have not that much conviction ourselves in the process, that makes them feel that they do not accept it. So this gives, I'm grateful for the devotees and people around us uh, to give us more confidence and conviction and to be more purer in our process and more devoted to the process so that we can develop the real love for Krishna, and then we can spread the love and the joy of Krishna consciousness to the world around us.
Very nice thought of thinking differently. Thank you.
Is there a limit on how many things we can feel grateful for? Mention about?
No, fill it up.
Well,
This is
I
this is a free form, so we didn't set any time. It's a Thanksgiving, so fill it up.
um I will start with thanking Shri Radha Madan Mohan that for moving me here in Bentonville. My life has improved a lot, in a improved and changed a lot since I moved to Bentonville. I got better association of devotees. Um, I'm grateful for this sangha that I get every morning to chant. We're extremely grateful to Shanta Mataji especially, who was very persistent in helping me wake up in the morning to chant. And now I have become more or less um, regular. My my eyes open. I wake up by itself by 4:30 at max, even if I forget to keep alarm. Um, I'm very grateful that we have in our Kansa, at least we have so much nature around us that I all most of the time I feel happy and very uh, joyous that I'm here. And I and all the reading groups that and different reading groups that I have that help me read even a little bit every day. Um, and all these services I get over here through our small congregation where we host our Bhakti Vriksha. Very grateful that Krishna arranged the moving of all the devotees that we have to Bentonville in last 1 year so that I can get association of them. So many things I have so many more things, but I'll let others speak now. Thank you.
You also love your parents so much.
Oh, very much.
You have a gratitude towards them.
Yes. I'm happy that I'm grateful that they are at least supportive of my bhakti. And well, they sometimes they say opposite, but that's just because they are concerned about my well-being. And uh, these days I'm so packed from morning to evening that I feel so tired by evening. And that's why they are concerned, and sometimes they try to ask me to reduce some of it, to reduce my load. But overall they are very supportive of it, so I'm grateful for that too.
Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, please unmute yourself. We are all known people. No need to feel shy. Are we doing silence meditation here? This is also good. Sometimes you be silent among the devotees and focus on your breathe in, breathe out. Those are all good exercise, definitely. Just picking back on Rachana Mataji's point, elaborating on that gratitude on two aspects. Uh, just adding some points here. is important. Usually, we have our gratitude towards favorable situations in our life and favorable people. When we get something, it's we are always thankful and grateful to favorable situation, favorable people. But also, there's another aspect of it, which is what's a difficult thing to have gratitude. Gratitude of when we have situation which is unfavorable and unsupportive um, people around. So, and how to be grateful to that situation and those people. That's a challenging part in life. The other part is very easy. Everyone is favorable, right? Supporting us and giving us something. But if there are people and there are situations where it's not unfavorable, then are we feeling gratitude towards that and those, that event and those people is a challenge. So, but the fact is that as we are practicing Krishna consciousness devotees, they have to be equally, we should have an equal uh, feeling towards both the situations, whether it's unfavorable, whether favorable, whether supportive or unsupportive, whether people are good, whether people are bad. But in our consciousness, we feel have that gratitude towards all the party. And question is, why? Why do we have to show gratitude to those situations and those people who are not ungrateful, who are not supportive? Why?
We learn from those situations
Yes,
how to
yes, that's definitely one point.
For me, there are 2 points. It makes me realize how rare the association of devotees is. And second, I want to become better at explaining what Krishna consciousness is and how important it is to them.
Very
To the
nice. You're all going deeper into this point. These are nice points. And more.
Prabhuji, it gives us the power of discrimination, not discrimination in terms of people. Like we know that what is good, what path to follow with more conviction. Like it gives us a clear vision, like what to do and what not to do. Sometimes we get lost. Yeah. So
Yeah,
and yeah.
nice, nice, nice. These are all super points. Nice points. Gopal Prabhu, yes.
They are like our siblings too, so we should love them anyways.
Everyone is part and parcel of Krishna, therefore, why you want to love left finger, pinky finger of Krishna, and not the right pinky finger of Krishna?
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
it's all thing. That's true. Uh, Atulananda Prabhu, you have any thoughts? Why we have to show our gratitude even to those who are unfavorable and supportive? Okay, maybe Prabhu's muted.
Yeah, it's uh, it's all because it's Krishna's mercy in bad or good situations.
Yeah, so whether it's devotees start seeing everything as Krishna's mercy. Very true. Anyone else?
They are bringing us one step closer to Krishna.
Yeah, this situation will make us so dependent on Krishna that sometimes when things are going the way that we wanted and things changes its direction where we don't expect that direction and things may change, right? So devotees will should understand this is all making us to come closer to Krishna and completely coming to a ananya gatitvam. Hmm? There's no gati for me, Krishna. It's just you alone, my Krishna. We are not going to get into that type of mood when life is going very steady, nice, right? So therefore, when situation happens like this in our life, then we take shelter of Krishna, become more stronger and stronger. That Krishna, no one can help. It's just you. Same like Gajendra, who tried for 1,000 years, celestial years, right? He tried for 1,000 years. But then finally he came to a conclusion, my strength cannot save myself, my family cannot save me, my wealth, my insurance, or any of these, even nice people cannot save me. What to speak about bad people? So nice people cannot save me, wanted to save me, but they don't have power. Um, Someone was calling me a couple of days back and saying some situation. He said, a very nice person. The person was saying, I wanted to help that person, but I don't know what to do. I'm feeling bad, but I don't have power. I don't have any of those things, but I don't know how to help that person. So we people are nice people, but not everyone can help situation in our life. So therefore, at that point of time, we come to a complete dependent towards Krishna. You just go one step, one step, one step up. Finally, we come to the step where you don't have any other step further to go except that one person who we have already dependent on. Hmm? That's a nice point. Anything else?
They will give chance to us to make them to near to Krishna. In that way, Krishna loves us.
Here, that's about them. We are talking about us, right? How do we feel gratitude? Are you telling that
Yeah, because they are giving chance to
they are giving
help
chance for
them.
us to involuntarily they are giving chance. They are not consciously doing that kind
Yeah, but they're giving chance. Otherwise, we never know how to deal that situation, how to help the people in those situations.
of. Yeah, yeah, very true.
Prabhuji also will be grateful to unfavorable situations because it gives us the feeling of respect, uh, to respect that diversity, that not everything comes favorable in our way. So we have to accept that diversity and respect their thought process also, because everyone has their own um, thoughts and faiths and beliefs. So give us a feeling of respect towards them. So that is the power of devotion. Like we should respectful for each other. And sometimes I feel the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Ashtakam. Uh, I'm blanking out on the words, that we should give respect to others and should not expect respect from others. So that becomes more stronger when we are grateful to the unfavorable situations.
Yeah, that's very nice point. True. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sometimes they make us humble also. Mhm.
Yeah, very, very true. Because we look at the sky and keep walking that how great we are. Sometimes one not one not consciously, unconsciously. So sometimes situations like this comes through some people to make us ground down, pull us down. Don't walk on the space. Come to the ground. Nice point. Any other point?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Some people help us in setting examples like how we should not be like them and how we should be in a way, and we should be thankful for them, that we will be learning something like what are the don'ts.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a
Some
good
people
point. We
exhibit some.
learn from them, therefore we have gratitude toward those people.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Nice point. Yeah.
In general, all the unfavorable situations always can make us realize that ultimately it's Krishna's plan that is working.
Hmm.
It is the best one for us.
Hmm. Yeah. We have to realize those things here.
Yeah, I think this point might have already been covered, but yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes Krishna uses them as an instruments to divert our path, like towards him, like kind of. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, for example, if you're going in wrong direction, so in one or the other examples, like yeah, they will. I mean, we met people so that at least we will divert our path completely and go in the right path. Some kind of thing.
Give us some space and come pull us back again into right direction. Yeah. Amogunam Prabhu, you want to say something?
I just remembered a particular point. So many a times it happens that people think that gratitude is something as a result of bhakti. But Rajwari Prabhu was saying that gratitude is bhakti. It is a natural position of a heart to be grateful. If you are grateful, then your heart is fertile, and then Krishna can enter into that fertile heart. If we are hard is our heart is hard, we are not grateful, we are not able to, we are unable to show gratitude, then Krishna won't enter our heart. Only a grateful heart can absorb Krishna's mercy.
Beautiful point. It's a fertile land for Krishna to say. It's a quality of our heart,
Yeah.
gratitude, and to spiritually progress. If the heart is not fertile, then nothing is going to grow there, and that is called gratitude. Okay, very nice. Beautiful point. Amla Radhika Mataji is there, and Sujata Mataji, Kantara Prabhu, Srinivas Garu, Srinivas Prabhu, you all have something to speak?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like these whatever unfavorable situations or people, I'm thinking they will help me grow in patience and tolerance, Prabhu. Because every situation they remind like everything is ultimately for like my own purification.
That's a beautiful point. The reason is because when favorable people are there, our qualities, true nature, or all that you just said, tolerance, patience, compassion, cannot be tested. Those things can only be tested with people who are unfavorable in our life. Favorable people, where are you going to talk? What's the question of tolerance and patience and things like? They're favorable, you're good friends, everything is going nice. But unfavorable people are the one where we apply these things. These are general, by the way, these are general practices. But when it comes to certain situations or certain things, uh, that's a different aspect where when a temple president cannot just stay quiet all the time because, applying all this tolerance and patience, and because that role is different, right? We have to be carefully applying this. Like that, the parent should also apply certain times, you know, uh, with the children, certain things they have to do. They cannot just say, thanks for teaching me tolerance. By you, I learned patience. You go and do whatever nonsense you want, right? That's not what it is. So we have to apply this very carefully. Otherwise, blindly we'll make mistakes. So that's a good point. Thank you. Anyone else? Another point, important point is we have to be thankful to those people who are unfavorable. It's just simply because we need to know one important thing, whether they are favorable or whether they are unfavorable. They cannot do what they are doing without the sanction of Krishna. That's the truth. Truth is, if someone is hurting us, someone is doing something, that means that person is being granted to do so. By now, we should know this, reading, being gone through Bhagavad Gita so many times, read all those things. So nothing is just one ordinary human being does not have any power to harm or do anything to others without the sanction of Krishna. That's a true statement, right? So, with that said, if Krishna is sanctioning something to take place, why would he even do that for someone whose life is going normally, or a devotee or something? Why would someone have to do this? Where is the cause for this event to take place?
Prabhuji, maybe our previous karmas, maybe we have done that previously in our life, and they're just delivering as a postman to us in this life.
Now you're coming to the point. So the cause is within myself. I am the cause of what's happening in my life, whether it comes in a good way or bad way, whether whether uh, someone is favorably with me, good friends, or someone are being are behaving like enemies. It's simply because of his causes on my end. and the effect is getting delivered through different sources. And Krishna said, yeah, go ahead, get the thing done, so that person is free from that particular karma. It just reduce. So for therefore we have to be having gratitude towards those people also, thanking you for reducing my karma. That's a tough one. But as we are all practicing devotee, that's the consciousness we should have. Otherwise, what happens is we'll sit and start crying about many things in our life. We cannot move forward. So we have to be in this consciousness, thinking that, okay, now this person cannot come and hurt me directly or cannot do anything to me. It's just happening because he's just being an instrument for what I've done to deliver my karma. So Krishna is orchestrating all this whole program through this person. If not this person, it's going to be someone else. So in that sense, we say have gratitude on that sense to people who are not unfavorable and unfavorable and not supportive when events happens in our life. Okay, let's go back to anyone else want to share on Thanksgiving their gratitude.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I would start with one of my relatives who are in St. Louis. I'm very grateful for them for introducing us to ISKCON St. Louis. Since then, we connected to Narayan Prabhu's classes, and we are very grateful for Narayan Prabhu since during COVID, like he guided us in every step of life towards Krishna, and he gave the association of all of you and giving us services and connecting you all to us. We are very grateful for Narayan Prabhu, and I am very grateful for Golaka Children's School for trusting me and giving me an opportunity to serve the children of Krishna. And I'm very grateful for all these morning associations since a year plus, which is helping me to like showing integrity and accountability for my sadhana towards Krishna. And also I'm very grateful for my family who are supportive in my Krishna consciousness, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji.
Thank you, wonderful. Hare Krishna. Anyone
Hare
else?
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm grateful for you, Prabhuji, having you in our life, because whatever we have in our life is because of you. Because of you, like we were able to start a Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna.
And then I'm grateful for the Devotee Association. Because of them, like I was able to build my faith in Krishna consciousness. And I'm grateful for the services I'm engaged in, especially teaching Sunday school kids, because by teaching them, I'm able to learn things from their level. So that's really helping me. And I'm grateful for my family because they are very supportive, especially my kids, because they inspire me. They help me stay enthusiastic in Krishna consciousness. And I'm grateful for having a spiritual master in my life, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Hearing from Maharaj, it really helps, learn more about Krishna and apply things practically in our lives. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I would like to say thanks to everyone in this association, and also with the blessings of Rampada Maharaj Swami, my faith increased because when I was in St. Louis, I was not focused. I was not into the too much into the Krishna consciousness because I was too much into the materialistic things and job and kids and all other things. But thing is, when we were out of St. Louis, my family attended Rambhadra Maharaj Swami's lecture, I asked him directly, Maharaj, please help me because we are moving out of St. Louis. We won't be having association. There's no one in Bentonville. So what should I do? So he said, don't worry. Krishna will take care of you. Just start your friends association meeting every week. That's what he said. With his blessing, that's where it happened immediately here. And then I'm really thankful to Lal Prabhu's, and then Lal Prabhu started the Vaishnavas lectures, and then I posted in the group here, and then all of a sudden the same night the one of the devotee called me, and then he was giving all the contacts and all that. We started that Bhakti Vriksha here. That's really, I'm really thankful to have this weekly association. And then they put me on my shoulder saying that you have to lead and contact all the devotees and then put all this and then make sure that we have to meet every week. So it's really by knowing or unknowingly, so my faith is really increasing myself. I'm putting more and more hours and then I'm make sure that I'm chanting 16 rounds per day. So thankful to Lal Prabhu because of he came and he's also giving suggestions to us. Every time he's holding our hands and then moving forward in this. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you. Very beautiful. Nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranams. I'm first of all grateful to my father, I should say, because he brought us to Krishna consciousness. And I have to be grateful to all, each and every devotee who made me sustain in Krishna consciousness all these years. And I'm very first of all, I'm firstly grateful to Prabhupada for all this wonderful family. Like wherever you go, there's an ISKCON temple, there is an association. So I'm very grateful to Srila Prabhupada. And after coming to St. Louis, I'm very grateful to the Association of St. Louis and very, very grateful for this group. I can feel I was in Krishna consciousness, but I feel every now and then it's like up and down. But after joining this class, I think the growth is like moving forward, not just saying that I'm in ISKCON. That's not just a point that I'm member of ISKCON, but how we are moving forward in Krishna consciousness is what I felt is important. So after this joining this class, me and Hari, both of us together want to grow in Krishna consciousness. Even after when we speak more about this group to our parents and my sister or brother-in-law, they are so happy that we are in a good association here and actually genuinely moving forward in Krishna consciousness. So I'm grateful for all the devotees in this group, Lal Prabhuji, and I'm actually very grateful to Shanta Mataji and her commitment to to come every day when Prabhu said 4:30 and she's there at 4:30. So I'm grateful to all the devotees and yeah, especially firstly I have to say I'm very grateful for my father, yeah, and my family and also Hari. That's it, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Firstly, I want to thank my parents for giving me life and making me grow with my dreams and do whatever I like. And after that, I want to thank US because after coming to US only, I got to know what the life is and I got to know about ISKCON and I got to know like what the true purpose of life and what is the true meaning of life. Then after seeing devotees, after I saw them being happy, I thought like when we have this path, maybe we will also be happy. And that inspired me to move towards this path. And after being associated with our daily morning calls and spending time with Prabhupada books and everything, I understood like we can learn so much and there is so much reality in this knowledge. It's not just knowledge, it's real time. If we just listen and implement them as part of our life, then the purpose of life would be served. And I want to thank Prabhupada and his books and every other devotee who is helping in book distribution and making this knowledge spread all over the world. I want to thank all the devotees who is working hard towards serving Prabhupada and all the spiritual master guidelines. And also I want to thank um, Santa Mataji and Divya Mataji and Aparna Mataji, who introduced me to this particular session to associate with you, Prabhuji, Lal Prabhuji, especially for getting me an opportunity to learn more about the spiritual stories or scriptures, all these things. And I want to thank each and every other devotee who helped me to grow in this path. And I also want to thank the challenges coming in my life, which is making me to have more strength in Krishna and to do more Krishna consciousness practices and help me grow myself and make me stronger than ever. That's it, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. That mode of accepting the challenges as a service is very important because otherwise we'll all break down. Because life is packed with all challenges. It's not always green, right? We know that one. We know the fact. Everyone goes through different challenges in life, but one has to be fixed at any point of time. That challenge is not going to change. No, we have to change our consciousness of how we accept the challenges. It's not going to change. Like, the example is they say that you want to go out and it's heavily raining, but you have to go out. What do? You try to stop the rain. Do we have the power to stop the rain? Just an example I'm giving, right? You want to go out to do some work, but it's heavily raining. Assume you don't have a car. What do?
Umbrella.
Yeah, you cannot change the situations around our life. We have to accept the way that we can deal the situation and move on in our life. So use the umbrella. Rain is not going to stop, but you have umbrella to carry to protect yourself from going into getting drenched in the water. So you use the umbrella. For all of us, Krishna consciousness, the same thing. We are using Krishna consciousness in a way that we can continue our service. It's an umbrella covering. It's a there's insurance, all umbrella insurance, right? Coverage, full coverage of everything. The Krishna consciousness, and umbrella insurance. It covers everything for us. We have to hold to the umbrella carefully. Whether the umbrella is sometimes the umbrella you see it becomes like a cup. If the heavy wind comes, then it become ulta. It goes to the upper side and takes all the water inside, and that's not going to be helpful. Therefore, the more practices, the more hearing, the more services is going to make that carrying of umbrella to protect us from the heavy thunders and rains and storms and so forth. So that's our practice. We spiritual practice is so very important. At any given point of time, I'm not going to compromise my practices because events are happening in my life. It's not going to stop until we are on the bed death. Things are going to continue in some way or the other. So we have to take the umbrella in our hand, or if we don't have a strength to carry the umbrella, one may ask a question, Prabhu, I don't even have strength to carry the umbrella. What does it mean? I don't even have an strength to chant. I don't even have strength to go into services. I don't even have any of this thing. That means you cannot carry umbrella. So how this person is going to be protected then? Any thoughts?
Association.
Exactly. Very beautiful. Exactly. You don't need to carry. Devotees will carry for you. So we don't need to have a um, big network. Even one single devotee is good enough for us to carry that umbrella for us. When you're going in the rain, you don't call all your neighbors, hey, come on, carry my umbrella. You don't call 10 people. One strong person, one person who can hold that umbrella, that's good enough. Even that person can save us. And that's our guru, our acharya. Right? We have to have that faith in those people and they will deliver us, take care of us when we cannot do it. Even we cannot do it, in a sense, not out of laziness, out of serious reasons, actual reasons. Then we don't need to be cursing ourselves. Oh no, I could not do my rounds. I cannot do. Oh, that's fine. Don't curse ourselves. Okay, who's next?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Just to add to this point, sometimes when we do not carry the umbrella, and even if we don't get the favorable chance to have the association with the devotees, sometimes we get drenched. It's like a learning lesson for us that we have to carry the umbrella or have the association of the devotees. Sometimes we are so stubborn that we don't want anything. We will face the we will have that much of arrogance that we will face the challenges what come may, and then we sometimes regret, and then we have to come back. So this is also a lesson, or being grateful for your arrogance too.
Yeah.
That it learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Once I heard a lesson from Mahatma Das Prabhuji, who is very strict about chanting your japas. And he said, if you do not chant your rounds, or Krishna will make something or the arrangement that whatever you do, he will make you chant. He will create a situation. So it's better to chant your rounds nicely now. Otherwise, he will make you chant in a bad situation.
Yeah, Mahatma Prabhu has this point very important. Always, I mean, so far I've heard, he always emphasizes that voluntary surrender is much better than forced surrender. So he says this when he came to St. Louis a few years back. He said, I don't want Krishna to make some difficult situation in my life so I can chant nicely. So better I chant nicely and surrender now rather than situations and forced to do those things. Sometimes Krishna even does those things for good devotees to bring up their greatness, right? Otherwise, how we'll know that person is great? So sometimes Krishna want to, Krishna can do what he wants to do. Therefore, he may pick up his favorite devotees and then put them into a situation where to show the world their greatness and to learn for others to learn from that person how in even this situation how this person is serving, this person is chanting, this person is dedicated and having complete faith in Krishna. So that's glorified to that person and for others to learn. But those are special souls, I would tell you. Like that was Krishna is not going to pick you and I to make like Prahlad and show to the world he's Prahlad Bhakta like that. There are even now there are great souls like that. Krishna's favorite souls. Set an
Yes,
example.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Magnetic person. Personification. You are you attract everyone.
Why, Prabhu?
That's what you Kanta means what?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Krishna is the biggest Kanta. There's a beautiful sloka on that one. I cannot remember now. There's a beautiful sloka where Kantasya um can't remember. Anyway, so Krishna is the greatest Kanta. His name is Kanta.
Hmm.
Uh, so attracts everyone in some different. Anyway, I sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, Prabhu. So he took a lot of time to bring it in this consciousness, Prabhu. Even my name have that, but yeah. So first of all, grateful to my parents since my childhood. They're practicing a lot in devotion, but yeah, their devotion towards like to practice. But yeah, our consciousness is multiple demigods, but yeah, not specific. Uh, Even though we are in spiritual path since my childhood, and then come to when I came to US, this particular journey, like Krishna conscious journey, started during pandemic, as Mataji mentioned previously. So I strongly asked Lord Venkateshwara, so how can I start serving and think, know more about you? Then immediately we got a message from Saint Louis, one of our relatives. He posted, in our group. Okay, Saint Louis, I am starting, this comes starting Bhagavad Gita classes in Telugu. Since then, we continued. We are grateful to Saint Louis devotees and Naran Nadia Kishore Das. He is helping us to grow in this path. And yeah, and since then we are continuing, and I'm thankful to our evening Srimad Bhagavatam group. So, irrespective of how many devotees are joining, we are not give up. We are continuing. That's another wonderful session. During pandemic, we have, I think, a lot of strength. Then after it slowly reduced because of other commitments. It doesn't mean that they're not devotees, but that's another important thing. Every day we are learning. So I joined, I think, seventh canto starting. Now we are at 11th canto. It's very wonderful. Day by day we are learning, understanding more about Srimad Bhagavatam. So yeah, it's very wonderful, Prabhu. And as well as parallelly we are running this aspiring group too. And so yeah, we are not, we are far from the Krishna, Krishna consciousness. Here we have, but yeah, not too much like this. Yeah, we should thankful to Krishna to give both Krishna consciousness at the same time, non-Krishna consciousness, both helping us to improve our bhakti practice. So thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Krishna does answer our, even without praying, Krishna sometimes answers and makes things happen. We don't even have to pray, but praying is good. No, it's interesting. Always thought that I'm in a place where there's no devotees here, and I was thinking always like that. It's interesting that right across where I'm sitting now, on diagonally over there, those who know Shravana Mangaladas, who's Shravan Nemuri, who sent him, he bought a house right there. So I have a devotee here, right diagonal. Just we can see from outside this house and we can wave each other. So he just moved in last week, bought a house and moved in last week. Shravana Mangaladas, so Shravan Nemuri, who used to live in St. Louis and moved to different place. Now we are connected back again. This is wonderful. Krishna wants to give me some association of devotees. Yeah, physical association. It's nice. Okay, who else?
Prabhuji, I want to be more thankful to YouTube, Zoom, WhatsApp. Because of that, we got connected. Otherwise, we were so much lost because of the this technology. We are all together. So I'm thankful to the technology as well.
Yeah, I think we are using in the right way. Technology helps us. Technology kills us also. In the current world. Anyway, I don't want to get there, but it's nice. We are using in the right path. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have one question regarding being grateful, gratitude or being grateful.
Mhm.
Sometimes mind tends to be, uh, taking so much things as granted. Like, for let's say in my situation, if I'm going to my in-laws place, there are devotees. Like my in-law side, they are devotees. My parents side, they're devotees. I feel like, okay, I am, anyway, if I go, I'm like protected. Sometimes we are not being very grateful. Sometimes devotees say, like, if I go there again, I'll not have any, my relatives or family. It's not favorable to Krishna consciousness. Still they try to do so much, and I sometimes take everything so granted. Oh, Krishna will, like, I'm in a very good position, but how I should be more grateful? When I listen to that, I feel like, okay, I'm Krishna. I'm in a very good situation, but then, uh, how, like, for me, it's like everything is in a silver plate. I feel, because being in Krishna conscious, anywhere you go, having favorable situation is like, maybe that's why Krishna thought if I give her unfavorable situation, she will go, she'll be out of my sight long back. But maybe that's why he's giving so many things for me to be in Krishna consciousness. But how to be more grateful for that project,
Mm.
and don't take things granted or feel myself great. Oh, maybe I did something good in my previous life. That's why everything is in good pace. Just don't get that consciousness in mind. Being grateful for everything. How to get more of that quality.
You can express, you can write down, and then, for example, you spoke so much about your dad. So have you expressed that to him? Have you spoken to him? Have you written something to him? Have you done any of those things?
No, Prabhuji. Nothing like that.
I mean, we sometimes we are not into that practices, but it'll be nice to do that also. Even though we are familiar with parents, how about just writing a gratitude letter and give your dad as a gift on this day or on his birthday, whatever it may be? Express your gratitude for what is in your part of your life. So in that way, it reminds us at times that let me write down and let me thank this person. In those are some small ways that you can express.
Yes, Prabhuji. But we are not in that terms. I will be embarrassed if I write, but okay. I can try, Prabhuji.
There's nothing wrong in writing. Only one letter I wrote to my father when I was a student in Australia. When I became a devotee, and then I gave him a two-page of lecture letter. It was a thank, it's more than thank you. It was of my lecture to him. That was the first and last letter I wrote to him. Now I realize how immature I was. So that was funny.
Yes, yes, Ram. We'll try to do that. I will write a letter to maybe for Krishna also. Like, I'm feeling grateful for
Yeah, the only
whatever he has
difference,
done.
yeah, only difference is when Krishna doesn't respond, reply to your emails and messages. Whereas when you tell to your guru, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, how they are important in your life, they respond back.
True. Yes, Ram.
Therefore, we start with them who are physically present with us and then move to those who are not present with us because we can connect person to person.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
There was one great rishi. This is from a Purana. I can't remember which. Oh, it's from Mahabharata, where there's one nice young boy, and then he had a aged parents, and he decided that now he want to. He was very inquisitive of himself, understanding the truth of life. So he went into the forest, and he was seriously meditating on self, understanding the ultimate truth. He was really doing so much so, and many days, months, years passed, and he was fixed. But then what happened was, at one point of time, there was a heavy flood came, and where he was sitting there, it was trying to get flooded, and he's going to be drowned. At that point of time, a big sized bull came, and bull was standing right on top of this person to protect this person from the waters. So the heavy rain and it stopped, and finally this young man opened his eyes and he saw surrounding him was all places were all gone, but he was in the center place where he was being protected nicely. And then he raised his head and saw above there was a bull who was protecting him. And then he got up and he was giving in a 10, 20, 30 pages of showing his gratitude for saving him from this flood. He was thanking him so much. And the bull started speaking. Bull started speaking. You thanking me is very good. I helped you only at this point of situation. But you have to be thankful and have gratitude toward your parents. You have to have your gratitude toward parents. And what best it's going to give you if you have aged parents and they're suffering, and then you meditate on yourself. So you take care of your parents. The parent needs you. You take care of your parents, and that itself will fetch you self-realization. And that young boy took the permission. That was Indra, by the way, who took that form. Indra sometimes does good thing also, you see. We only hear bad things about Indra, but he's done a lot of other good things also. Maybe we should one day spend on what all good things Indra did, because we one day hear he's bad, he's kidnapped this person and that person, all. But he's done a lot of good things also. We don't speak about his good things. So he went back and took care of his parents. So therefore, the point is, you should write.
Yes, Prabhuji. I will write, Prabhuji. I'll take this as my instruction from you. I will take it.
Yeah.
With this point of taking things for granted, I just remember one particular principle as such. The context was different, but I think we can use it over here. So the Prabhuji was saying that the main problem of us being taking things for granted or is that we are not conscious of the present moment. Just because if you are like, if I'm chanting, I'm thinking about some other time, I'm thinking about another service, I'm thinking about deity worship or anything, we are not conscious of the present moment. So Krishna consciousness is all about at present moment, what I have in front of me, I will take care only of that. If I'm chanting, I'm taking care of chanting. If I'm doing one particular service, I'm just taking care of that particular service, I'm not thinking about anything else. When we are conscious of that present moment, we will start appreciating that. Suppose if I'm eating prasad, I should be very conscious that I am eating a prasadam which is offered to Krishna, and I am honoring that prasad. When you are conscious of that, you will automatically be grateful for that particular person, and you will never take that person for granted. So being conscious of the present moment, whatever you have things in your life, be conscious of that particular moment, that particular item, and see that particular item in relation to Krishna, so that you will be grateful by default. You will never take anything for granted. That was one particular point. The next thing is like, when we say we don't have most of our Indians have this, like they don't have that sweet relationship with their parents, because like since childhood the things were different, so we never say I love you or thank you or anything like that. So we have to understand that it is like a working a job where you don't feel appreciated. So parents always feel that, oh, my children don't need me, yeah, they are grown up, they don't talk to me, or anything else for that matter. So when we say thank you to them, they feel appreciated. They feel that, oh, I have spent so much time for this particular child, and now he is actually being grateful for me. it, so he that parents feel appreciated for that. So if for devotees we give so much appreciation that this person helped me in this person helped me in that, why not parents? Parents are the one who have given us this body, given us the moral values, all the principles, all the strength to walk on those principles. So if they have given us so much, if we are not grateful to them, if we can't be grateful for the person whom we see, we can never be grateful to a person who we cannot see, that is Krishna.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, Prabhuji.
100%.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the reaction of my father. What would it be if I give him a letter? He'll say, "What happened to you? Why you are giving me a letter?" I don't know. Yeah, but I will surely share the reaction as well, Proji. I'll just wait for some good, maybe for New Year or something. I will give you the reaction as well.
What do you want? That is the first question.
So, Pakka, otherwise he'll ask, who told you to write first? You tell me. I know you will not get this thought. Yes, yes.
Okay. 629. Anyone else on gratitude? So I'll just pull the sloka from here, from Bhagavatam 4th canto, 12th chapter, 32nd slokam. Such as Swargalokam Arokshan Sunitim Janinim Dhruvaha Anuvasmarad Aham Hitva Dhinam Yasyetri Vishtapam. So this is where Dhruva Maharaj is ascending to the spiritual world, and then seated on the transcendental aeroplane and ready to start. At that point of time, he remembered his mother. He remembered his mother, and he was thinking, how shall I go alone to the Vaikuntha planet and leave behind my poor mother? Right? So that's gratitude. You can in Bhagavatam, you can pull and meditate on Bhagavatam. What are different places where the gratitude is being expressed? So this is one place, famous place, where Dhruva had a Prabhupada writes a purport on his purport. Dhruva had a feeling of obligation to his mother Suniti. It was Suniti who had given him the clue which had now enabled him to be personally carried to the Vaikuntha planet by the associates of Lord Vishnu. He now remembered her and wanted to take her with him. Actually, Dhruva Maharaj's mother, Suniti, was his Patha Pratakshaka Guru. Patha Pratakshaka Guru means the Guru or the mm, spiritual guru or the spiritual master who shows the way. Such a guru is sometimes called Siksha Guru. Although Narada Muni was a Diksha Guru, initiating spiritual master, Suniti, his mother, was the first who gave him instruction on how to achieve the favor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we may have our initiating Guru, but then we have many Siksha Guru in our life for helping us. So we have to give same importance. Suniti's mother was the first who gave him instruction on how to achieve the favor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is the duty of the Siksha Guru or Diksha Guru to instruct the disciple in the right way, and it depends on the disciple to execute the process. According to Sastric injunction, there is no difference between Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru, and generally the Siksha Guru later on becomes Diksha Guru. Maybe or may not, right? Usually. Suniti, however, being a woman and specifically his mother would not become Dhruva Maharaj Diksha Guru. Still, he was not less obliged Suniti. There was no so question of carrying Narada Muni to Vaikuntha Loka, but Dhruva Maharaj thought of his mother. Whatever, last paragraph, whatever the Supreme Personality of Godhead contemplates immediately fructifies. Satya Sankalpaha. This is the quality of Krishna called Satya Sankalpaha, which means whatever plan the Supreme Personality of Godhead contemplates immediately fructifies. Similarly, a devotee who is completely dependent on the Supreme Lord can also fulfill his wishes by the grace of the Lord. The Lord fulfills his wishes independently, but a devotee fulfills his wishes simply by being dependent on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, as soon as Dhruva Maharaj thought of his poor mother, he was assured by the associates of Vishnu that Suniti was also going to Vaikuntha Loka in another plane. Dhruva Maharaj had thought that he was going alone to Vaikuntha Loka, leaving behind his mother, which was not very auspicious because people would criticize him for going alone to Vaikuntha Loka and not carrying with him Suniti. No gratitude, that means, therefore, people may say something. Who had given him so much? But Dhruva also considered that he was not personally the supreme. Therefore, only if Krishna fulfills his desires would it be possible. Krishna could immediately understand his mind, and he told Dhruva that his mother was also going with him. This incident proves that a pure devotee like Dhruva Maharaj can fulfill all his desires by the grace of the Lord. He becomes exactly like the Lord, and thus, whenever he thinks of anything, his wish is immediately fulfilled. Such a Sargalokam Arokshan Sunitim Jananim Dhruvaha Anvasmarad Aham Hitva Dhinam Yasyatri Vishtapam. This is 4.12.32. Thank you. I think if there is no any other further discussion,
Krishna Prabhu.
yes,
Hmm.
yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm unmuting before many times, and so others are talking, so I have to mute. Maybe, yeah. I really wanted to convey my gratitude, Prabhu. Maybe if I wanted to start with definitely first parents for giving these values, and my friends to uh, make me come here, because I always feel if I don't come here, I never realize the Krishna consciousness.
Come here, meaning to United States.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm in India. I don't know. So, and again, the Lal Prabhu for you, Prabhu, for of course, whenever initially, yeah, we have some devotional service practice for different gods like Shiva and Venkateshwara. And that time I used to hear the chant Koteshwara Garu. So we really I feel gratitude, and then when we are looking for the guru, by hearing those lectures, okay, we need to have the guru and all. That time I really looking for it. That time I somehow I called you, and then that's where just I started uh, involving in these programs, Krishna consciousness. So, Lal Prabhu, I really thankful for you, and complete gratitude for introducing this Krishna consciousness in our life, and
This is an
helping.
important point that I have to tell. The first conversation that I had with Shanta was also during morning time only.
It is for 5:30, 4:30, I believe, Prabhu. I really because of course I'm looking for and then I see and I called one number at 4:30 or 5:30. So that call is received by Lal Prabhu.
Yeah, we got
So
connected during Mangalarti time, first time.
thank you, Prabhu, for taking that call. And that's where we started this Telugu. Of course, again, it's pandemic time, and Telugu Bhagavad Gita classes where he introduced to Narayan Prabhu. And from there, of course, all our relation started, and it's all continuing. And thank you, Prabhu, for helping me growing personally, also helping me personally and spiritually. And whatever is going on, I give all credits to you, Prabhu. And starting this aspiring group, maybe you might start it for me. That's where I'm here. And and recent challenges, because yeah, we are doing chanting, reading, and everything, but recent challenges also make me starting hearing the gurus lectures. Previously I heard other lectures like more towards Telugu, right? So but I'm not really hearing any, of course I'm aspiring for, but I'm not at all hearing them. Normally I don't reach that area, but because of recent challenges, I started, and I started relishing those lectures. Thank you, Prabhu, and thank you for everything involving me. I mean, of course, in the initially itself, you believed me, and keeping me in the Goloka Children's School. So I have that really gratitude for it. And Narayan Prabhu, definitely that's where after Lal Prabhu, the initial talk we attached to the Narayan Prabhu Telugu Bhagavad Gita classes. He involved us in services, dramas, whatnot, everything. So thank you for the Narayan Prabhu. And for the initial days like Adshakti Mataji, and also where their family really make me like the uh, deity service she showed me. She really invited me, and she showed me. I really thank for that. And Aparna Mataji for the continuous guidance, and wishing always the best, and always guiding me. And Ravi Prabhu for all driving support for me. Whenever I need the driving, I think Prabhuji always helps us to drive to the home programs and everything. And of course, all our St. Louis Association, everything I'm learning from everyone. for all by showing with examples, uh, especially now this aspiring group. Whenever whatever we talk, we are discussing so many things and learning from there. We are getting that. And of course, you guys are bearing me for all my messages and all. With showing examples like Ashok Prabhu and Amugnam Prabhu, whatever, whenever I ask, he always speaks and shows gives his knowledge. Yeah, definitely all are, and of course my family and all the kids. uh, I really inspire how all the kids, because everyone is growing the kids very nicely, and I always inspire by seeing the kids like Samanvi or Sai or who are Vaish, everyone. I really see and I inspire, and I'm trying to learn. Of course, I'm not at all that. So just I'm trying to learn from all of you. So definitely, my all gratitude to everyone in this group, each and everyone, how you show up and how you talk, how you behave. So I really thank for everyone, including the family. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you for nice notes. Okay. Anyone else would like to say?
Prabhu, I
Hare
see.
Krishna Prabhuji.
What is
Sorry.
it?
No, Lakshmi Mataji maybe you can take, but just I see Gopal Prabhu and Ashok Prabhu, Amagnam Prabhu, if they wanted to share their gratitude. That's what I see. These.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Lakshmi, please go ahead.
Forgot to thank my body for Krishna's grace to sit and chant and to help me to do spiritual practices. And also, I want to thank Krishna for giving me some financial assistance so that I will not stop worrying about that and focus on praying to Krishna. These two things are there. We can do whatever
No, this
we
is
like in spiritual journey.
yeah, what you're saying is a quite important thing because Mahabharat, we have to go by Mahabharat. I'll tell you one more short story. It has a lot of short stories. One time, what happened? There was two friends. One is a Brahmana's putra, son of a Brahmana. Another one is a Kshatriya putra, son of a king. They are good, thick friends. So what happened was they decided Bhishma Dev's story, by the way. He tells so many stories. It's beautiful, man. It's just so nice. So they both decide to go on a trip. So they got into the chariot because it's a king. They got into a chariot and they were going into a distant place. As they were going, for some reason, everything was nice. For some reason, the Kshatriya Putra, the king's son, behaved a little weird and pushed the Brahmana from the chariot. Something happened, you know. So he pushed him off the chariot and he just went off. And this boy, who's Brahmana's son, becomes so insulted and so depressed. Some sort of he was so felt very bad. He didn't even want to get up from that place because he felt it's not good the way that he treated him. So he felt he's going to give up his life. He just gave up his life just like that. At that point of time, a wolf comes close to him. He just rounds around this boy and started speaking. Don't be surprised. Those days, animals were and they can communicate. Many in different yugas. They don't communicate just like that. When they need it, they communicate. And when they communicate, they only talk nice things. They don't talk unnecessary gossips and bad thing about others. So anyway, this fox asked, "Why are you crying? Why are you not getting up? Why are you lying down? And what are you doing?" And then the boy said, "This is what has happened to me. It's a great insult. With this insult, I cannot live any further. I'm going to die. I'm going to just lie down here, not eat, not drink, nothing. I will die, finish my life. It's an insult for me." Sometimes happens in our life, some situation will happen that we don't feel like moving forward at all because we've been insulted, we've been whatever, right? All those things comes, we feel like so bad about it. But this is the same story. He felt the Brahmana boy felt the same thing, and the fox said, "Well, you're feeling bad about your situation like this. Um, okay. Uh, think about my situation and your situation. The fox started speaking. If I want to even scratch my back, I don't have hands like you. I have to use my mouth to do like this, or I have to go and rub my body towards a wall or a tree or something to do this one. I can't even do this one. You have hands. And if I want to walk somewhere, my walking is different than your walk. You can do a lot of walking, but I cannot. If you want to, your ability to taste many things and eat many things and speak nice things, where I cannot. I have a body, but there are a lot of limitation with my body. But you have a body, much better facilities, faculties than what I have. Therefore, with all this thing, you should not be crying. I should be crying, but I'm not. I'm not crying. I'm happy. So life is not just end of it just because someone's insulted you. You have hands, you have legs, you have eyes, your nose, your this one God-given gift as this body. Use this body properly and then take the challenge and move on with your life. Why are you just getting like this in this depressed situation? What are you going to achieve by doing these things because of someone insulted you? It's not going to be helpful to you. And that fox was none other than again Indra. So another he came and just gave a good instruction to this boy, and he got up, inspired, and then he just went back. That's just a story to remember. The body is, we know the value of the body when things falls off. Otherwise, we really take it granted sometimes. But that doesn't mean that every day you sit and start doing, all arati to your hand, finger, nose, mouth, and ears. It's not like that. You just be thankful. Because Krishna himself says in the Bhagavad Gita that without these five things, we cannot, any action cannot be done. Remember? Atma, Paramatma, senses, Pranavayu, and this body, all these things work together to make things happen. So having that kind of gratitude is good to have. Okay, so let's see if Gopal Prabhu, Atlananda Prabhu has anything to say, and then we can close
Yeah.
for the day.
Sure, Prabhu. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone. First of all, I want to thank my parents and my siblings and my family. Then immediately I would say Lal Prabhu, because Lal Prabhu had given me this Krishna consciousness long time ago. But I would not completely say I'm completely. I'm a disgrace for Lal Prabhu to tell him to, if he says Gopal is my student, because I'm not completely yet. I'm still growing. Definitely, thanks to all of you, aspirant devotees. This group has been. I generally get up early and all the things, but this is making me more organized. But still, I need to grow a lot, I would say. Um, uh, and then Ashok Prabhu, I see Ashok Prabhu, and a lot of other devotees whom I see, how humble they are and all this. So I am more motivated to be like that. Yeah, and I cannot say anything more. I'm definitely grateful for all of you guys, Amarnath Prabhu, and yeah, I wanted to specifically tell Ramanand Charan Prabhu. I see him every Saturday morning, and how much work he does during those 2 days. I cannot explain. So I am grateful for him to learn how without any laziness, how he does everything. So that is one person I wanted to show my gratitude as well. Um, that is all, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Last but not least, Atulananda Prabhu. And then we can, after that, close. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So I think most of the things have already been said here, but personally for me, I think it's just that the devotee association here has been the most important. Um, First, at the temple, and now we are in this group, and that's just one thing which really keeps us strong and brings our faith together in the times of happiness and also adversity. So I think that's the most important thing. And second thing, obviously, is our families, um, especially my parents, my mother, who was the first and teacher, and she still, though I'm 65 years old, she still teaches me. Whenever we talk, she teaches me all the lessons of life, So she's just keeping um, me strong. And obviously, I have other family members who are very um, spiritual. We have discussions from time to time on spiritual topics, and we support each other. But I think it's really the devotees like you, especially Lal Prabhu, Maknam Prabhu, Shanta Mataji, and everyone in this group. Gopal Prabhu, I'm starting to know him more and more because he picks me up and takes me to the temple. So I think it's just all of you really who are the anchors, and hopefully the association continues for me. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
I thought you will continue for another half an hour.
No, Prabhu, I think it's just that I don't have much to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I am being spotlighted. No one is on the video. It's just me. Okay, thank you all very much. Very grateful for your association. Otherwise, it would have been difficult personally for me, where I am living here. So my gratitude goes to you all for being my friends, allowing me to be a friend. Thank you. Okay, with that said, I think we can close for the day today. We all have a wonderful rest of the day and wonderful happy holiday. Thank you. We'll meet again tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji. Thank
Krishna.
you so
Hare
much.
Thank you very
Krishna.
much.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Everyone.